This boy is using a professional race engine for the first time, but he doesn't know how to handle it. After a lot of effort, he manages to start the car. However, as he approaches a turn, he almost drives off the track. Mike slams the brakes, the brake pads keep rubbing, and the left tire starts to skid. Now it's in a full lockup. Mike has no choice, he can either not make the turn, or he will be thrown off the track. This is Mike's only car, and if it's totaled, he won't be able to continue racing. At first, Mike was overtaken by others. Now, his engine has gone from a tractor to a professional one, but he hasn't adapted yet. Mike has to calm down. If his speed decreases, he needs to hit the throttle, but the practice session is limited in time. Mike needs to complete each lap in 40 seconds, and he only has time for 20 laps. Now, everyone has the same engine, so if he loses, it's his lack of skill. Right now, Mike only knows how to press the gas and is too scared to use the brakes. Mike tries to copy his competitors by watching how they take turns, but he doesn't have the chance to observe. Mike crashes into the barriers and loses a tire. The race is tomorrow, and now his only car is broken. Fortunately, Mike wasn't injured, but he's trembling. He's afraid of the race now, and his mind is filled with images of the crash. Previously, Mike wasn't happy because his engine wasn't up to par, but now that everyone's engines are the same, it's his skill that's lacking. Mike feels embarrassed by what he had said to Anthony earlier. Mike's girlfriend starts to lose confidence, and soon everyone begins to mock her. Mike completes a lap in 51.7 seconds, 20 seconds slower than Anthony. At this point, Mike overhears someone pointing out his problem. He struggles to make the first turn. They suggest increasing the tire bead by 2. The wealthy teams with their support staff immediately spot the issue. Now, Mike feels disappointed. He realizes he knows nothing about racing and doesn't want to race anymore. Maybe he's just suited to fixing cars. At dawn, Mike's father, Jack, is still working on the car. He's testing the stability of the body, which has taken him several hours. Meanwhile, Mike does nothing but watch. Jack doesn't criticize Mike, but he wants to help him regain his confidence. Although their team is small and this is their first time in racing, they've also had no money for the competition. The only person who understands cars slightly is the head of the local car registry. This is Mike's only car, just with a new engine. Nothing else has changed. Therefore, the old way of driving still applies. Mike suddenly has an epiphany. While everyone else is asleep, Mike sits in his car until dawn. He finally understands. Jack's words had a deep impact on him. However, Anthony completes a lap in 32 seconds, while Mike takes 52 seconds. Now, there's a 20-second gap between them. Mike still has the trauma of the crash, but if he lets off the throttle, he'll be passed. Mike's girlfriend is anxious when she sees this. Anthony now beats his own record, achieving a 31.7-second lap time. He's about to break the local record. Anthony is incredibly confident now. He applies the brakes to the max while going through the turn. Anthony's cornering is flawless, and he stays in first place. When Mike races, he doesn't use the brakes while turning. By the time he realizes, it's too late. His steering wheel movement is too wide, and he finds himself at the same spot where he crashed earlier. Mike knows he can't approach the turn like last time, so he floors the throttle. But to his surprise, he successfully makes it through the turn. He's still trying to process what just happened. Mike now needs to focus, as there's another turn ahead. Suddenly, he thinks of a solution. He successfully makes it through the next corner. Before the turn, Mike eases off the throttle, using inertia to enter the corner. Then, he floors the throttle again while turning, putting his weight onto the front wheels. He realizes that when the steering wheel turns too much, the front wheels tilt forward. At that point, he needs to apply the brakes while pressing the throttle. Others speed up by just hitting the throttle, but Mike can both accelerate and control the direction of his car. He's finally found a technique that works for him. From now on, Mike improves by 1 second every lap. His lap time is now 34.55 seconds. Everyone is shocked. Mike is